You see anybody around here who could use our help?
Oh, yeah? Right.
Hey!
You can never be...
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little, if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Ah! Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh!
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes!
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, Any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true. An opponent like this should be easy.
Resonate with the earth!
You got company!
Stalagmite!
Here!
Here!
These ones can run rings around us!
Dragon Swarm!
Fury!
Ready
A new melody.
Thunderblade! I
Too
never
fast!
miss!
Stand back.
Archer
it
coming
up.
through!
Stalagmite!
On your knees.
Dragon Swarm!
Razor Cannon! Reload!
Megasonic Thrust! Eternal Devastation! You're mine!
Nothing but your dreams!
Not
Your
today!
blade moves like silk.
I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Don't get complacent.
Coming through. On your
Dance in the
knees.
wind! Spirit
I shall
flail!
ensure you survive this.
This is what I need! Into the shadows!
Eternal Devastation!
Dance in the wind!
Can't get out of this!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let him handle it! Now!
All yours!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! I'm not done! Rising
Elusive
Celtic!
deity!
Dragon Swarm! Lightning orb!
Eternal devastation!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Somehow, things are even worse.
An opponent like this should be easy. Damn it!
Take it.
Eternal devastation! Dragon swarm!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Ignite! You're mine!
Negative
Pierce!
On your knees.
Now I can let loose!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Not a chance! I'm not
Certainly
done!
not.
Eternal devastation!
Lightning Raging Cascade!
Megasonic
I
thrust!
never miss! Do it!
Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Now! Take this! Stardust! Lunar Rondo!
I'm ready.
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
What's with that shining foe over there?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
On your knees.
Megasonic thrust! You're mine! Dragon swarm! This one's all mine! Pierce! Eternal devastation!
Airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
You're mine!
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
In a bind.
Megasonic thrust!
Lightning Raging Cascade.
Now! Here I come!
Far enough. In here.
Megasonic thrust!
I'll
Pierce!
grenade this one.
Great!
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Can you take it? Take this! I'll take you all on! It's over! Eternal devastation! This one's all mine!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Not a chance!
Gemini Ultron Flash!
Flying freak! I'll take you! Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condensed! Radiant! You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Relay! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You guys want to rest here?
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Finally, some open space again.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Why didn't the Renans...
Coming
Nothing
through!
gets by me!
Lightning condensed! Thunder!
I shall ensure you survive this! Take this!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
Here I come! You're finished! Eternal devastation! Too back! Stand back! I'll trip it up! Megasonic thrust!
Supernova!
Dance
in the wind!
You're mine! Eternal devastation! You're mine! You're finished!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Get lost!
This one's all
Dance in the
mine!
wind! Air thrust! Mega Ray!
Here!
Resonate with the earth!
Strike!
Raging Cascade!
Stay calm.
Not
I shall
today!
provide assistance.
Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Sonic thrust! Take this!
Not on my watch!
Now I can let loose!
Hey, now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Let loose!
In a bind?
No escape! Resonate with the earth!
Here!
Dragon Swarm!
Get on in there with the others! Here! Flame of
Through.
Fury! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
So I still had room to grow.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Here!
Over the caster! Glacial Camouflage! Here's this one's
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss! Here's this! He has some kind of camouflage!
Megasonic thrust!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Art is being interrupted.
Searing Flame!
Eternal devastation! Dragon Swarm! Megasonic thrust! Pierce!
Save you!
Dragon
Sleep
Swarm!
now.
Shine! Megasonic thrust!
Force of regeneration!
Regenerate!
Another incantation ruined.
I can heal myself, thank you.
Dragon Swarm!
Healers cannot be rescued.
That's the wisest thing you've ever said.
Not a chance! Pierce! Dragon Swarm!
In a bind?
Strike! Dragon Swarm!
Nothing gets by me!
Okay. Elusive deity! This one's all mine!
Where are you going?
I'll stop
Here's
its
the
charge!
end.
Thanks, Kisara.
So you clamor for my true power?
Take it!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Megasonic thrust! Burn in hell! You're mine!
See what I can do.
Let us take to the fray.
Well, I'm impressed.
Sonic thrust!
What's happening? If you can't fight, just hang back. I didn't say any of that. I can fight.
Not a chance! Megasonic thrust!
Healing circle. Thank you.
It's too much!
Hey, that's...
Dragon Swarm! Eternal devastation! Crush! Try harder!
Ready.
Eternal devastation! Crush! This one's all mine!
I'll heal you all.
Pierce!
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
The vision of beauty? That's...
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can...
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that, unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renins conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Firemaster core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Firemaster Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
All done.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too.
Coming through! Megasonic Thrust!
Here's evil! Sleep now! Freeze
Elusive Deity! Dragon Swarm! Rotating Pile Driver! It can hide itself? From me? Time to let it rip!
One at a time!
Here! Begin! Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Here!
I'm grateful.
You're helping me become a pattern.
Dragon
Pretty good at all. Is it now?
Eternal Devastation! Crush! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Megasonic Thrust!
I'm impressed.
Dragon Swarm! Take this! This one's all mine! Dragon Swarm!
Shine!
Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
Regenerate!
Here I come! It's over!
This isn't ideal.
Now I can let loose! Here!
Can't be happening.
You'll pay for that! Eternal
From beyond!
Dragon
Imbued!
Swarm!
From beyond! Imbue this
Here!
earth with soul and life!
Eternal Devastation! Take this!
Regeneration! Regenerate!
Try harder! My turn!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Throbs in
Shiny Supernova! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon blast! I'll show you just how strong my arts really are!
Now it's my turn.
Well, that's quite...
Dragon Swarm!
Air thrust!
Crush!
Light on my watch!
No escape!
You'll soon see it. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Raging Cascade!
Leave the charges to me.
You're finished!
Dance in the wind! There you go! It's so ready!
Primed and rare.
Here I come!
Freeze them!
Try harder! I'm not done!
This one's mine! Tempest Whirl!
Eternal
Let's
Devastation!
go!
Ignite!
Thanks for the concern.
simple repayment for a favor.
I don't grant favors. And I don't accept...
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Don't push yourself too hard.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Come one, come all!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine!
Seal.
Eternal Devastation!
More for the
It's
sun.
over!
Radiant Pierce! Dance in the wind!
Got fires!
I'm here! Let a marksman handle it!
Here! All yours!
Reload!
Crush!
Radiant Love here!
Nothing gets by me.
I'm not done!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Lantern! Astral Energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
Discourteous, aren't you?
First aid!
Come and face me!
Here I come! Lightning and death! Thunder Blade!
Through!
Don't mind if I do.
Here!
Elusive deity!
Dragon Swarm!
No further!
I'm ready!
Still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
On your knees. It's over! Astral Energy!
Sonic Thrust!
I never fit!
An astral arm?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Dragon
goodness we won!
Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Megasonic thrust!
They're surrounding us!
Can you take it?
Protocol field!
Megasonic thrust! Here I come! It's over!
Far enough!
Here! Catapult!
Here's a healing arm! First
Armor
aid!
won't save you!
Hey, that...
I'll face you. I'll find you.
Take this! Major kill!
Pierce evil!
Eternal devastation! Mega!
Freeze
Throw
laser!
him to
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually,
Megasonic
sound
thrust!
is more appropriate.
Let's talk laser! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Here I come! Ignite!
Astral energy! Let the marksman handle this!
Benediction light.
Megasonic thrust!
Go, Tempest!
Now I can let loose! Dragon
Power!
Slash!
Annihilation!
Take this!
I never miss!
Megasonic
Do it!
thrust!
Lock!
Demons descend! Flashing fang! My fists are crushing it out there!
Hoo, hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
An opponent like this should be easy. Megasonic thrust! Damn it!
Anything in armor
Can't
is all
get out of
mine!
this.
I'll smash you!
Reload!
Dragon!
Ready to go!
Crush!
On your knees.
Pierce!
Raging cascade!
Pierce through!
Air pressure.
Annihilation!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Ignite! We've turned the tables on.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
There's more where that came from.
ready!
Kitara, frozen!
Hammer!
Not a chance! Mega... Ready and now! Take this!
Healing circle!
Take this! Burn it! Come on!
Dance to the wind!
Too much! Turtle
Another
regeneration! Dragon Swarm!
Regenerate! Radiant Pierce! I'm out of weapons!
No further!
Here! Orbit denial!
Pierce! Dragon Swarm!
I'll heal you all!
I can carve through armor!
Here's another! Healing circle!
Power surges through me!
Okay,
here I come! Come on! Eternal devastation! Crush! Try harder! My turn!
Mega Ray!
You're finished!
Benediction light.
Raging Cascade!
Mega
too much.
Our expert coming through! Damn it! Annihilate on my watch!
Here it up!
Will this
Ignite!
Raging Storm! More with that Healing
Dragon Swarm! Pierce!
Lightning Orb!
Take this!
Raging Cascade! I'm out of it! I'm out of it! Dance with the wind! It's in the sky! It's mine!
One keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I never miss! Lightning Condense! Thunder Blast!
Now you see what I can do!
Can't get out of this!
Unique! Radiant Pierce!
I'll face you!
Swallow
Mega Sonic Deity! Eat this!
This is
looking
my
good.
way! Annihilation! Mega Ray is the toughest... Swallow
Catapult!
Dance in the wind! Air blast!
Imbue this with soul!
By the...
Resuscitation!
I'll heal you all! Expert coming through! Healing circle!
Dragon
Dance in
Swarm!
the wind!
Eternal devastation! Pierce!
Annihilation!
Now!
I think I'm coming down with something great.
A chronic inability to read the runes?
A malady your art cannot fix.
I can carve through armor!
Go do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
That treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Let's see what you've got.
Dragon Swarm! Engulfs you! Eternal devastation! no further!
Thunderblade! One more time! Here!
Here! Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine! Does anyone else feel weird?
Rinla, you're not looking so good.
I'll be fine. Really, don't worry.
You picked the wrong fight! I owe you one!
Get on in there with the others!
Is that a healing art?
It is. Can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Here's the healing art!
Eternal
Healed
Devastation!
myself!
Strike! Dragon
By
Swarm!
the power of one!
Time to let it rip!
Back into the lightning orb!
Smash you!
Annihilate!
Through it! Get alive! Dragon Swarm!
On your knees.
Eternal Devastation! Dragon Swarm!
Raging Storm!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine! Radiant light!
Crush! Now I can let loose!
Regenerate!
Heroic time! Try harder! Now!
Radiant Pierce!
Take
Sorry.
Stay away from my friend! Easter!
rotating pile driver!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll grind you into
Eternal
dust!
Devastation!
In a bind!
Dragon Swarm! And more of this and I'll
It's
burn
in the
out!
sky, it's mine! I never miss!
Don't get carried away!
Smart. I'm ready!
I see you!
Let me help! First aid! I'm all stuffed up!
Hold nothing back! Crush! Catapult! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning orb!
Crush!
More where that came from! Here's a healing art!
Crush!
Hey, what?
Eternal Devastation!
I'm impressed! Long flight by the power of the edge of the wind! Tear the flame of fury! Burning strike! Glacial spear!
I healed myself.
Raging storm!
Dragon Swarm! Not today!
Arch shield!
Megasonic Thrust!
Divine supernova into the shadow! Light Dragon Sword! Don't let up!
Armor won't save you!
Mega Ray!
Soaring blast!
Devastating!
Tornado drop! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Now where might those fish be? I've got something. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Here we go. Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
I think Hootle senses something.
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Lightning orb! Here!
On your
Stand to the
Dragon Swarm!
Back into the forest! Annihilate!
Dragon Swarm!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
I never miss!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Eternal devastation! Here I come! Eternal devastation! Try harder! My turn!
Here, let's go.
Take this!
This elusive deity. Shattering the Take pieces. Attack time.
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
I can handle it.
Not a chance!
Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! Lunar Rondo! Rising Falcon!
I'm ready.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. Must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as the... Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Blazing
I'm not done!
in the wind! Air blaster!
Burn! Dragon Swarm!
Can you take it?
This one's mine! Here goes! I never miss!
You're mine! Eternal devastation!
Annihilation!
You're finished!
I'm ready! Johalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
You're mine!
Certainly not.
Healing
Over!
Power surges.
You're helping me become
It's for the good of all of us.
isn't it now?
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
No choice! Crush with the eyes! Come one, come all! Crush!
Pierce evil! Tempest!
Crush! Eternal devastation! Dragon Force! We got flyers!
The enemy wills our escape.
We'll soon see about that.
All yours! Megasonic Thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here I go.
Eternal devastation!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Dragon Force!
Back into the flow.
Burn!
Mega Ray.
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
I can feel my power growing!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here's evil. One more.
Dragon Form! Eternal devastation!
Here's evil.
Take this!
Freeze
It's
laser.
over! Dragon Form!
I'm free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Glacial speed.
Dragon
Wind energy.
Form!
Freeze laser.
Eternal devastation! I'm not done!
Air pressure! The heavens must be smiling.
Damn it!
I won't forgive you.
This one's all mine!
Radiant look here. Hear me. Flame of fury.
Megasonic Thrust!
All right.
Dragon Form!
Here's evil.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Escape!
Sounds like a job for you.
I'm ready!
Kikara, frozen!
Hammer.
Nicely done, Xion.
You're flat.
Megasonic
Step it up.
Thrust! Yeah! In an instant! Impact Drop!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle. There.
Discourteous, aren't you? Can you take it? Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
It cools up. Time to get out of the way.
Dragon Form! Ignite!
Charge like that can easily be
No
fatal.
armor just as well. I'm here to stop.
Prepare to be seen! You're mine! Take this! Take this!
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here! This one's all mine!
On your
Dragon Form!
Mega Ray.
Get on in there with the others.
Not today! Megasonic Thrust!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
So those are Dan and Astral Art.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
I hate camping out. Better rest up while we can.